again, guys. This is Investors Channel. As always, this is your host here, Prince Dex, coming to you guys with another great, amazing, awesome video, another Prince review for you guys. So I don't have a lot of time. I definitely know you guys don't have a lot of time, so I'm going to jump straight into it. So you guys can already see, right, the title of this video. So I'm doing a review on Etrade. Since you guys see me make tons of videos here on Etrade, all the other great stuff, so people always ask me, hey Prince, is Etrade that good? Is it bad or whatever? I have mixed reviews, whatever, right? So here it is, right? So what is Etrade? Etrade is a broker. That's all it is, a broker. And it's an online broker. And how do brokers make their money? Just like any other stockbroker. They make their money from transactions. Meaning when you buy something, when you sell something, they make their money. Just like anybody else, right? Just like a real estate broker. They broker the deal. They find somebody who's willing to buy. They find somebody who's willing to sell. That's it. That's the service that Etrade provides. So you can go anywhere. It's tons of places that you can buy and sell stocks. You heard of places like Etrade, Scottrade, TD Ameritrade, Trade King, and the list just goes on. You know, Robinhood, which is a free app, all the other good stuff, right? So it's really all of these platforms they pretty much do the same thing. If you go get a Ford stock from Robinhood, I get a Ford stock from Etrade. Guess what? We both have Ford stock. Now, what is the underlying difference? The big difference is what they charge in fees, right? When you look at fees, Robinhood is an app that does it for free. Etrade is a app/platform that does it for $9.99. And if you do so many trades, they may run trade specials, but and overall it's about $9.99. Trade King, I think, is about $5.99. Scottrade, last time I checked, it was about $7.99. So these prices change, right? So it would be a question if somebody says, hey, guess what? I need a computer to get onto the internet, right? Now, as we all know, right now I'm using a MacBook, but there are tons of computers out there to get onto the internet. You have things from Dell to Apple to different type of Windows computers. The list just goes on, right? But at the end of the day, if you just want to get onto the internet, you can get onto the internet with your phone, iPad, whatever, right? Doesn't matter what device you have, it's going to take you to the same exact internet. Now, as we all know, a MacBook is a little bit more expensive than other brands. But does that mean the MacBook is a ripoff? Could be. It's all up to you, right? Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if I got onto the internet with a Dell or if I got onto the internet with the MacBook. Guess what? I'm still on the same exact internet. Now, the hardware, how it feels and speed, all of the stuff like that, that's on you. Now, how does that relate to trading? How does that relate to online brokers, right? When we look at an online broker, some brokers like Etrade may have a chart that you like. They may have a process that you like. TD Ameritrade has Thinkorswim, which a lot of people love. I think it's an awesome software as well. So, you know, one may have something that you may like better. You know, maybe the transaction, maybe customer service or whatever, right? But at the end of the day, they're all going to get you pretty much to the exact same thing. You want to go and buy a stock. You go through a broker to do it. One broker may charge more than others, but they may provide a service that you may like. They may provide banking. They may provide charts, analytical tools, or whatever, right? That you just may like dealing with. So what does that say about Etrade? Me personally, I don't have a problem with Etrade. I've been with Etrade for years. I've used TD Ameritrade before. I have used Scottrade before. I have used plenty of platforms before in the past. But it's all about your feeling. Which one do you like, right? Because we all know, I give you guys another metaphor. For example, if you want a pair of running shoes, there are all types of running shoes, all types of prices. Just because it's expensive doesn't mean it's a good running shoe. And just because it's cheap doesn't mean it's a bad running shoe. It's all about what feels good on your foot, right? Hey, I like these running shoes. And if they happen to be expensive, great. If my running shoes have to be inexpensive, great. Does it mean that the shoes that are expensive, that they are a ripoff? Does it mean that the shoes that are inexpensive are undervalued or whatever the case may be? No, it's just what fits for you. So as a trader, it depends on what fits for you. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter where you get a Ford stock from, you're going to get the same Ford stock. If I go get a Verizon Apple stock, excuse me, if I go get a Verizon or Apple stock, it doesn't make a difference, right? It doesn't make a difference where I get it from because I'm going to have the same stock. So with Etrade, it charges $9.99. I've seen people say, hey, this is a bad thing because of their price, because you can get it cheaper from somewhere else, but that could be said about a lot of things. You can get running shoes cheaper, you can get a cheaper computer, you can get a cheaper laptop. At the end of the day, it all decides on what do you guys like. What do you like to trade with? So that's my E-Trade review, because I've seen people say, hey, is it a ripoff, or is it a bad thing? Is it a scam, or whatever the case may be? It does what every other broker does. You transfer money in, you buy a particular stock, and when you they charge you when you buy a stock, they charge you when you sell a stock, and also if you get into option trading, it charges 75 cent per contract currently, and that's about it. So it's just, if you don't like paying that fee, go to a cheaper place. If you like the platform, stay with that. If you like the platform you at now, stay with it. But I haven't seen anything with my dealings with E-Trade as of yet that streamed the word, hey, this is not a good place to be. But I have used other places, and they're pretty much all kind of pretty much do the same thing. But let me know what you guys think. If this was a good review, give it a thumbs up, thumbs down, all that other great stuff. Let me know what you guys think. But that's just my opinion. Till the next video, you guys already know what to do. Peace. Be safe. I'm out.